In 2006, at the request of the Tasmanian government, the Parks and Wildlife Service started to scope out a walking track experience to complement the overland track. After a feasibility study, the Tasman area, with its striking coastal landscape, was selected as the right location, and the Three Capes track was born. Its vision is to be Australia's premier coastal bushwalking experience. The project was realised in 2010 with a partnership between the federal and state governments, who have each committed $12.5 and $12.8 million of funding respectively for the project.
The Tasman Peninsula is known very much because of Port Arthur, and it's very much known for its cultural values, and from a visitor point of view it's not very highly known for its natural values. So the idea of Three Capes is really to highlight the incredible natural values, to complement the cultural values of Port Arthur, with the flow-on effect of hopefully people staying in the region longer. It's an important project for the Park Service because it's a big project in terms of regional development, and I'm really confident about the long-term success of this project and the benefits that will flow to both the Tasman community and also the Tasmanian community overall.
The Three Capes track will provide an accessible, mud-free journey through a diverse landscape of mixed forest. Walkers will see, feel, and share the powerful energy that each of the capes generate as they follow the edge of this wild coastline. For the past 10 months, a group of 45 dedicated men and women have been working on the upgrade of the Cape Hauy track. Over that time, a total of 4.7 kilometres has been upgraded, which will ultimately end up as part of the final day's walk on the Three Capes track. In a first for the Parks and Wildlife Service, it decided to divide the track construction into 2 sections and work with 2 different contractors at the same time. Following a tender process in 2011, it selected 2 Tasmanian track companies, Mountain Trails and Walking Track Services, to undertake the track construction. Another local company, Helicopter Resources, was selected to provide helicopter services, a critical part of operations given the area's remoteness. Having 2 crews working at the same time in different locations, relying on helicopters for the supply of rock and gravel, proved an immense logistical challenge.
We've flown, over 2,000 tonnes of material in. It's equated to 62 fly-in days, and we averaged about 40 flights a day, so it's, close to 2,500 flights. And we wouldn't have been able to achieve that without a lot of hard work from a number of park staff.
As part of the track upgrade, Forestry Tasmania provided the Parks and Wildlife Service with approval to use an area known as the Spur as a base for material collection and distribution.
We get a shopping list, I guess, each week, and then looking at the most efficient way that we can supply those materials.
Dave, I'm just at site 1A, ready to receive a load of gravel, over.
And the great thing is that track companies are able to put a tabard on the ground, and we're able to put the rock exactly where they need it, within centimetres of where they're after it. The pilots are just spot on over there, where they're putting the loads.
When the load's suspended under the chopper from a 150-foot long line, to be that accurate is pretty special.
After the helicopters have gone, the real work begins, and the track crews get about it eagerly with matic and muscle.
Yeah, technically it's very difficult, very bony country, very steep country, very heavy work, so it's some of the hardest country that I've worked in.
There was quite a few sections that couldn't be rerouted for various reasons, and they were quite steep, so we've had to put in rock stairs. They're built to Australian standards, they're all very uniform. Some people say they look a bit out of place in the bush setting, however in another couple of years when all the regrowth, all the sags and grasses grow back up around the trail, they're going to blend in beautifully, and it's a real credit to the guys to put these staircases in.
There is, however, something far more profound than the physical and aesthetic nature of this work.
It's a satisfies me. I'm very satisfied being out here and working and just taking the land and turning it into something that you've touched. If you build it right, and you can guarantee that if you come back in 50 years' time and you'll be walking up these stairs here we're standing in front of, it'll still be here the day we put it in. That makes me very happy, very proud, and that's why I do this kind of work.
Although the track workers value the artistry and creativity of what they do, it's the opportunity to live and work in wild places, removed from the hustle and bustle of modern life, that makes all the hard work worthwhile.
The tracks proved very popular with the local wildlife. A number of Bennett's wallabies have discovered the track and found that it's a great way to move in a linear way along the Cape. That's very popular with the tourists coming through.
All who've been involved in this project are very proud of what's been achieved. From a Parks and Wildlife Service perspective, the upgrade of the Cape Hauy track has been a testament to determination, strong partnerships, sheer hard work and planning. The completion of the Cape Hauy track upgrade provides a new walking experience for all Tasmanians. As the years and cycles of nature pass, the inherent beauty of it will speak for itself. And as the next stage of the Three Capes Track project moves into more remote areas, the effort of man and machinery will always be humbled by the natural beauty and wildness of this place.